What up, family? It's Sport Dash when the Mary Lee is 7:17 a.m. my city, Chicago. Moon Monday, January the 12th, 2026. 100% on my phone, going all the way to 7:21. Mary McNamara's, I don't mind losing. Okay? I'm not finna lose to cheaters and scammers and, people that go out their way to sabotage your life, career, and got gambling problems like Michael Jordan, who had to sit down from the NBA because his gambling was, making people feel some kind of way. Then he came after me, the one that, wore my Nikes, because, Nike is a goddess person, lady, who, represent Nike, and that he just pretty much stole and put his name on it. I wore his shoes. You understand what I'm saying? But my brand, a lady, real talk, a goddess, not a god. Girls come up with everything. Quit playing. Long story short, the man just robbed me of my whole legacy. And because he don't want to be embarrassed that he got beat by a lady, you understand what I'm saying? Someone that put him almost before God in my rap, which I did. People that I look up to, I said, Michael Jordan, my #1 man. He can dunk, slam, and palm the ball with his hand. A black superstar near and far who played the best basketball you've ever saw. You understand? But nowadays, you got people on TikTok, white people included, that can, outdo him. And I know he's feeling some kind of way. Real talk. He just came along during the time where there's no social media, no comparison, for real, and he stole people's spot. He really did. You understand what I'm saying? And God still blessed him, and all he had to do was, give back to the ones and make amends to the ones he took advantage of, and especially to me. You're not right, man. Something wrong with you. That gambling is gonna get you homeless. Real talk, because they go from Park Place to Park Bench. Real talk. You have a problem, and you don't want to acknowledge it. You think because you got this, that, and the third, and people lying for you, and people you can bribe with my money. See, I never got my money. That's why I go hard. Mary McNamara's, because they never paid me. I never had a new car, never had more than $25,000 at one time, never had a real vacation. You understand? Never had real family. I sacrificed a lot for this so-called team, but ain't no I in team, just time in jail. You understand what I'm saying? Even went to prison thinking they are, acknowledge the fact that, I'm trying to keep everything together like crazy glue or whatever. And all they trying to do is drive me crazy and keep my money. When they lose, they get other people money to replenish their losses. And that's what he did. I don't gamble. I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate. I'm a business tycoon. I'm not a damn fool. Real talk. You are a loser, man. And that's why I'm #1 again. God knows I'm telling you the truth. And only truth can set you free. Motherfucker, I set you free. And I brought you in. I'll take you out. And with that, Mary McNamara's, bring them down by any means necessary.